Some of you may remember some time ago I talked about these incredible, awesome robots. These are Tobots. It is a toy line from South Korea where essentially it's Transformer Cybertron again. They are nice, they are clicky, they are chonky, they are huge, and I love them. And every once in a while I get the itch. I get the itch to get another Korean robot back in my life. And there's been a lot of talk about Metal Cardbot, because that is another Korean robot toy line, which don't worry, I'm going to get some. That's actually going to be coming to the US for very, very affordable prices. But in the meantime, I want to get a couple other Korean robots. And of course, I had to go back to good old Tobot. I have Sergeant Justice / Captain Police here, and I have a Wild Chief. And I just got my third Tobot in the mail recently. Say hello to Tobot A. Yeah, he's a Hyundai. He's a dark blue Hyundai, and I honestly love him. He is such a fun robot. He just has the look, he has the style, the pizzazz. He's got a lot of jazz energy, and I'm really here for it. And most of all, it's just such a high-quality toy that makes me super, super happy. Now, before we talk about him, I want to just show off the box real fast. Why? I don't know, because I do. I like the box. You can see it has 3 types of light. Modes on! It has a Korean boy. It has light up with toe phone. It has a very, very cool picture of Tobot A right there. Another very cool render of the Tobot character. We've got a Coroid. Those are actually very fun. Essentially, they're Titan Masters. And yeah, it's just a nice box, very nice presentation. It's just refreshing to see a very fun box like this for a toy. I had to wait to get some LR44s in the mail before I could light them up. I thought I had some, but I didn't. Alright, let's get him back. Yeah, I love this thing. Absolutely love it. Unfortunately, I can't put it like on my top favorite toys of the year because I think it came out last year. But hey, I could put it in my pickups video if I want, because it's just so fun. It's so fun, and I love it. He is super clicky. He is just super satisfying. His joints are just so robust. Like, listen to all of those ratchets, dude. Like, they know how to make a really nice, high-quality toy. Now, this thing, like, it is kind of expensive. It's about leader class price. So you are paying, you know, about 50, 60 bucks for a pretty simple toy when it comes to the transformation. But size-wise, it's definitely, it's got some size to it. Here he is with a standard deluxe with crosscut, and here he is with 86 prime. So you can see, like, he's a pretty standard size for a robot toy. Like, he's not anything, like, super massive, but he's got that nice, you know, 10-inch or so size to him that's just very satisfying. Now, for accessories, what does he have? He's got this, the toe phone. And you can see, we can call our little Korean boy right there. That just cracks me up. It is 21 degrees in Daedo. Yeah, I know nothing about South Korea. I'm sorry. I know Seoul is a city in there. But yeah, it's just a phone. It's a phone. Check it out. It's got the Tobot A logo on it. But thankfully, this screen, if you don't want to, you know, call Tobot A and his little friend, you can slip out the screens and you can change them up. They have backs with different designs. This one's nice and reflective. That's very cool. And then we do have another one that's pretty much just him, like, standing as well. Oh, I love that one. That one's really cool. I love the design of the face of this guy, too. It's just a very nice face. So, yeah, there are all of the cards. I'm sure you're supposed to just have one there at a time, but I just think it's funny to just put them all in there. I think the one with the kid on it is the funniest. I don't know why. It's like he's just standing in a selfie with a giant robot. But I'm going to do this one. This one's really speaking my language right now. So we're going to have the one with the robot face on it. And what does this accessory do, you may ask? Well, it's essentially, there's a magnet in there. And this guy has very YOLO Park AMK Pro style light effects in his chest. So yeah, he's got headlights that light up. Isn't that cool? Isn't that nice? So yeah, it does have the 3 modes. It does have the standard light. You do also have a slow blink. I guess, you know, if the if you have your emergency lights on or something. Fun fact, I actually, my car, it's happened twice now. I just looked and my emergency lights are on, and I'm like, what's going on? And I like creep up to my car, and it was my dash cam. It fell onto the emergency light button and triggered the emergency lights. Seems like after a while they will turn off on their own, but you do have the third mode. It's a very, very fast blink. That's very, very nice. Yeah, it's just really fun. I wish there were some sounds going on when it comes to a robot. I like some lights and sounds, but hey, I'll just take the lights. It's fun. His only other accessory is up here at his noggin. It's that Coroid we saw on the box. So like I showed, essentially it is like a Titan Master. So yoink his head out, and here's our little block. You just kind of flip out these tiny little arms. And then he's got a second face with a cute little smiley face. And there you go. It's like a little Titan Master. How fun is that? Yeah, it's just a cute little guy. He's just a little guy. Definitely something that like wasn't essential for this toy. And thankfully, if you don't want to be bothered with this, you can leave the head in for transformation. It's not like an actual like Titan Master where you have to take it out and put it in the cockpit or something. We can just go ahead and plonk it right back on. And while we're zoomed in, look at the detail on this guy. He's not like super exceptionally detailed, but he's got a lot of slick, clean detail. He's got a lot of clean, crisp paint applications. I love the multi-tone blues. I'm such a sucker for it. That's why I got it, because his whole body is like a dark blue, and then he's got like these all spark blue highlights. He's got these deep silver paint applications. He's got white as a secondary color. Yeah, it's just so nice. The rims of his wheels are sculpted and painted gorgeously. And I just love how sleek he is. Like, the car mode bits, you can kind of tell how this guy's going to transform. But it's all just so well handled. It's all so well compacted, and it's very just natural. It makes sense for a robot like this. It really does. Now, this is one of those figures where I'm going to say the articulation is fantastic, but not the posability. Because a lot of the articulation just lends itself to being a fun, chunky toy and not necessarily, you know, like Classics Mirage, something like that. Like, he's not going to be throwing tons of cool poses, but he's definitely got a lot up his sleeve to show. So his head, unfortunately, is just on a swivel because of that Coroid gimmick. I do wish it was on a ball joint. There's a lot of poses where I wish you could, like, look up or something, but no, it's just on a swivel. His shoulders are on universals. Oh no, he's got like the trigger-happy shoulders. It's totally fine, don't worry about it. He can't make a full like T-pose, but that's a-okay. And they are also on very nice ratchets. He's got bicep swivels, also on nice detents. His elbows bend 90 degrees. Unfortunately, his wrists don't rotate. I feel like you would expect them to, but they do not. And his hands are sculpted in fists, so he's not going to be able to hold anything. It does have a waist swivel, which is very nice. After a while, it might kind of clash with the back kibble, but you can rotate the back kibble out of the way if necessary. The hips is kind of where it's letting me down a little bit. They move out all the way. That's fantastic. That's no issue. But it's moving forward. Like, they can't go forward all the way. And it's just because of, like, the sculpt of the hip and everything. It's funny. I think, yeah, they actually move back a little bit further than they move forward. So that's kind of irritating. He does have a thigh swivel. He does have a very nice flicky bend at the knee. And his ankles, they kind of have, like, a heel, but they don't really move. His ankles aren't really going to be doing anything. So he's got really nice articulation, but not a lot of nice posability. But I do want to show off, like, you still can get him into some really nice poses. He's a very, you know, he's got, like I said, that jazz energy to him. So kind of getting him in, like, a, you know, bit of, like, a heel slide or something would be a cool pose. You know, that's definitely looking nice. It's a cool robot, dude. It's a very cool robot, and I absolutely love it. Is it my favorite Tobot I have? I don't know. I think it's... Is this my favorite Tobot I have? I don't know. I think it's a little too soon to tell, but I'm definitely digging Tobot A here. All right, let's get him transformed. Let's just jump into it. No jump cut required. Let's just jump into it. This transformation is so smooth. Like, the process is just... I feel like I'm in a transformation segment on Cybertron. Not on the actual planet on the TV show. Because it's just so smooth. Click the legs together, push them in. Let's rotate that waist. And then, let's see, up here we're going to rotate the back kibble, move the chest up, straighten the arms, push them in. And kind of while you're pushing them in, you can also push the doors up. So it's kind of like a 2-for-1 thing. Take this back thing down, click it in, boom, we're done. We're done. That's it. That's a transformation. How smooth and clean is that? That is such a smooth, clean transformation. All the joints work beautifully. It's such a fun, tactile experience. And I think it's something that, like, kids would be able to do pretty easily, which I always think is a win on a nice robot toy. I don't know, just me. Not every figure needs to be ROTF Mixmaster. But this is so, so nice. This car mode, too, just looks so, so clean. And it is a licensed Hyundai. You can see it's got the Hyundai logo right there. His license plate says Tobot A. Good for you. Good for you. Tobot A. It does have some nice painting, you know, like around the back. A lot of nice sculpted detail. The doors, the handles, the gas cap. It's got the tiny little antenna knob up there. Yeah, it's very nice. And of course, the light can still work for the headlights. And honestly, I think this light, you know, really, no pun intended, shines in the car mode. I mean, how many Transformer toys do you have in your collection with actual headlights? How many do you have? I don't have many. This is so, so cool. This is such a fun figure, man. I cannot recommend this enough. So yeah, guys, here we go. Here's Tobot A. What do I think about him? I love him. He's great. He's fantastic. He definitely fills that void I needed with getting a nice, clicky Korean robot toy into my life. Awesomely, this is available on Amazon. And it was like same day, no, it was next day delivery. It might as well have been same day because I ordered it like really late at night. And it was crazy how fast it came. And as you see, it's also crazy how fast you can transform this guy. I think Tobot is such a great, fun toy line. And I really enjoy that my 3 Tobots I have so far are from totally different like sublines of Tobot. They're very, very different. Captain Police has like a toe key, weird lion guy in his chest. Wild Chief has a literal key that you need to use to transform him. And A has a Coroid headmaster gimmick. Like, they're all so different and they're all so fun. And they are consistently super high quality with amazing paint application. Really, really amazing build quality. Like, this is unbeatable, in my opinion. When it comes to the build quality, I don't think like, these are comparable to the best, most legendary Cybertron toys. Cybertron himself, Leader Optimus, like, these are incredible figures. And if you are a transforming robot fan like I am, sure, this doesn't have the Hasbro seal of approval. This isn't Cybertronian. It's not in the lore of Transformers. But gosh darn, these are some amazing freaking Transformers, dude. Alrighty, guys, let me know what you think about these down in the comments below. I highly recommend you get yourself a Tobot. It doesn't necessarily have to be A or Wild Chief or Sergeant Justice or whatever. Just look on Amazon. Amazon has some available. There's still some old ones I'd love to get. Like the old classic tiny car. I always forget his name, but I'd love to get him. Paradron, I don't remember, but I'd love to get myself that guy. There's so many cool toys in this line, and I can't recommend them enough. Alrighty, guys, thank you very much for watching. Special shout out to channel members, as always. Thank you all so much for the continued support. Have a great one, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.